Minute 20 remaining till we're about to be underway here at the Castle, home of the North Andover Scarlet Knights. You can hear me? We got a minute and change remaining. Jermaine Wiggins Jr. going to be playing for the Raiders tonight. Incoming freshman for the University of Arizona football team. Jed Fish, the head coach there, was the quarterback's coach last year, or the last few seasons for the New England Patriots, is now the head coach there. That's why Jermaine Wiggins Jr. is going. Thank you. Hello, everyone. We welcome you to Wednesday Night Hoops at the Castle, home of the Scarlet Knights at Crozier Gym. Game number 4 of the 2021 boys varsity basketball season, as the North Andover Scarlet Knights are set to take on the Central Catholic Raiders here on North Andover Cam Sports. The Scarlet Knights are 1-2 this season after winning their first game versus Tewksbury, 54-44. The Scarlet Knights have lost their last 2 games since the home opener. They lost 58-50 to Tewksbury and 67-47 against this team, Central Catholic, on Monday. Here we go. Walensky brothers in the starting lineup, along with Matt Kutz, Drew Connolly. Inside off the glass was no good. That was Walensky. Kutz to the basket with a nice left hand and off the glass and in. There you go. Good start for the Scarlet Knights. Number 23, Marcus Rivera on the right wing. Central Catholic 1-2 as well. Number 21 driving to the lane. Looked like he shuffled his feet. No call. That was Jeff Gogan with the shot attempt for the Raiders. North Andover looking for a hot start. Kutz in the lane. That was a tough shot. Matt Kutz, very similar to a Detlef Schrempf. Tall, small forward. He's their number 1 player on offense. I talked about the Walensky brothers in the starting lineup for the Scarlet Knights, along with Matt Kutz, Drew Connolly, and number 21, Jack O'Connell. Similar to a Kevin McHale type with long arms, lengthy inside. Here's a drive to the basket with the right hand finish. That's number 14, the freshman for the Raiders, Joey Hart, 6'4", tallest player in this game. Keep an eye out for Jacob Walensky, ultimate glue guy, a Ricky Moore type player for the Yukon Huskies in the 99 team. Very similar player. As a turnover, out of control, Matt Kutz across the court. Right idea, trying to drive to the basket. We have a 2-2 game here. Captain, number 24, Nate Godin. Senior guard, number 24 for the Raiders. Keep an eye on him. Also, Xavier McKenzie handling the ball. Nice crossover, but then loses it. And then Zach Walensky had the steal, and then with the turnover. DeAndre King, early in this game, he's in. Taking out Kutz. DeAndre King, very similar to a Tony Allen. He is awesome on defense. Keep an eye out for DeAndre King. He's got to stay with his man. This is a pull-up jumper, no good. That was McKenzie. King's got to play a little better defense on him as the Scarlet Knights. Good pass, no-look pass inside. Could have been an offensive foul on Drew Connolly. So a lot of turnovers here at the beginning for both these teams. Expected with limited practice time. O'Connell inbounds. Walensky brothers up top. I'm interested to see what DeAndre King can do. Here's the corner. Conley thinks about it. Nice find to O'Connell. He couldn't hit the little chippy inside. Got to finish those baskets. You lost by 20 on Monday to this team. Looking for a bounce back. One of the winner of this game will go to 2-2 on the season. Here's a corner three, number 23, Rivera. Back iron, no good. Connolly thought about it. Here's DeAndre King. Good up fake in the lane. Oh, and O'Connell had the ball go through his hands. I'd like DeAndre King to take that shot right there. Just be aggressive. Take that shot. I like the extra pass, but you're in the lane. You made a great move. Take your shot attempts. As King is a junior, I really like him. He came off the bench quickly in this game. And lost it out of bounds. That was Godin. He's a captain. Here's Zach Walensky. Both Walensky brothers will handle the ball up top. Here's Jacob Walensky with the left hand. No good. King thought he had the rebound. Snagged by Rivera. Head coach Mark Dunham thought about the three. That's number 20, Bridgewater. Marcus Bridgewater. Here's a screen and roll. They find it inside. Rivera, nice move. Easy shot, no good though. I think he was a little too open. As we're at stalemates at 2-2. Pull up three, Walensky, splash! There you go, Jacob Walensky. The Scarlet Knights will take all the offense they can get from him. Nice pass inside. There's the freshman. No look to Rivera. Good ball movement. They're going to get a corner three. Nailed it. And the foul. That's Xavier McKenzie, the junior guard. With a left wing three. Draws the foul. Has the chance to take the lead here for the first time for the Raiders. North Andover got off to a slow start in their home opener against Tewksbury. Offense looks a little more organized, as it looks like Marcus Rivera and Xavier McKenzie are going to be the offensive scorers. Watch out for number 55, Jermaine Wiggins. He's their center. He's going to be at University of Arizona playing football for Jed Fish former quarterbacks coach for the New England Patriots, now the head coach for Arizona. Keep an eye out for Jermaine Wiggins Jr., number 55. He looks like a football player out there. Here's King. He challenges him. There's a Walensky three, another one. There you go. Jacob Walensky. He's buried 2 threes in this game. Good start. Puts back in the game. And there's DeAndre King. Love his defense. Keep an eye out for number 5. He wants a steal. Good crossover. Looked like an offensive foul. I think that's what we're going to get, especially with really no interior shot blocking for Nate Williams. Nate Williams with an injury, with a thumb injury, with an ankle injury, will not be playing. He's their big center for the Scarlet Knights. So if you're the Raiders, you want to attack inside. Good pressure defense by the Raiders. 8-6 Knights with the early advantage. Here's Kutz, cross court. Conley, no. Walensky wants 3 in a row. He got 3 in a row. It's Jacob Walensky's night here at Crozier Gym at the Castle, and it's 11-6. Good lead here early for the Knights. Here's a high screen and roll with Wiggins. I would post up Wiggins inside. Drew Connolly, a little undersized. There's a spot up 3. No good for Bridgewater, but a rebound for Xavier McKenzie, and will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Scarlet Knights need to keep the Raiders off the glass. It's going to be tough for these high school teams, for really any team, to beat your opponent twice in a row. We see it in the NHL and the NBA and these other sports leagues where they're playing multiple games in a row against the same team, and it's tough to beat a team 2 times in a row, 2 consecutive times. There's another free throw hit for McKenzie. King cross-court pass to Kutz. Walensky brothers out there. Almost another turnover. They saved it. Here's Jacob Walensky. He wants a 4th three-pointer. He has 3 threes in this first quarter. I like the ball movement. Sense of urgency is picked up, and we're going to get a body foul. Oh, this is going to be an offensive foul. Got him with the chicken wing. Pushing off with the elbow. 11-8. Knights with the lead. 2 minutes and change remaining in the first quarter. McKenzie going to be handling the ball a lot. Here's Bridgewater coming off the high screen. Nice cut inside, off the glass, and in. There's a pretty play by Marcus Bridgewater, the sophomore. He's getting a lot of playing time. I understand why. That was a nice move. Zach Walensky lost the ball. Bridgewater, great defense, and diving on the ground. There's a Tommy Foyt for number 25, Isaac Bonilla for the Raiders. Good defense. From DeAndre. Oh, they got a inadvertent trip there. Fortunate for the Knights to not get a foul call. Out there right now for the Scarlet Knights, you got the Walensky brothers along with O'Connell, Kutz, and DeAndre King. I think this is their best, or their quickest lineup. And just as I say that, a turnover. Got to limit your turnovers in this game. You want to have the lead here to finish this first quarter. You've had a great first quarter, in my opinion, for the Knights. Shot a high percentage. Bonilla in there for the Raiders with Xavier McKenzie. Joey Hart, Jermaine Wiggins, and number 21, Jeff Gogan. Here's Gogan on the left side. Drives to the basket. No good. He beat his man, but here comes DeAndre King, 2-on-1. Walensky wants number 4. He's got number 4. There you go, Jacob Walensky. How do you do? 4 3-pointer. He's red hot in this one. I called him Ricky Moore at the beginning of the game. Ricky Moore, I don't know if he hit 4 3-pointers in a game for UConn in '99. Here's Joey Hart. Nice spin, left to right, floater, good. 14-12. Back and forth we go. Some more offense. Hoping for a good game here. It looks like we got one early. Here's Kutz driving. Flips it inside. DeAndre King, good up fake. Kicks it back out to Kutz. They need to spread the floor out, and we're going to get a double dribble. That was a little ticky-tack call. I'm not sure about that. .31 seconds remaining. 1 second difference between the game clock and shot clock. So if I'm the Raiders, I pretty much run this clock down and try to tie this game or take the lead. Over to the wing, Gogan. Trying to find his man inside. Here's a spot up three, number 25, Bonilla! Splash! And the Central Catholic Raiders take their first lead of the game. North Andover. Castellanos over to Kutz. Kutz gonna have to take the shot. No, O'Connell inside. What a play! And the Scarlet Knights will have the lead at the end of the first quarter. We got a beautiful game here, 16-15. Knights on top by one over the Raiders. Highly entertaining game. If you're Coach Paul Tanglis for the Scarlet Knights, you had to love your ball movement from your team. Great job by the Knights. They've improved. You can see they've improved on offense. And I thought the absence of Nate Williams may hurt them defending the basket at the rim, but they're playing pretty good defense. I keep an eye out for sophomore guard Marcus Bridgewater of Central Catholic. He had a couple of nice, nifty moves inside. Some hop step that was really nice off the glass. And I keep an eye out for Jermaine Wiggins, senior center, 6'4". He's going to U of A next year to play football, so we'll be watching him on Pac-12. But a great start for the Knights. Both teams at 1-2 this season. Still early. That Merrimack Valley Conference large division is a really, year in, year out, a very tough division. A lot of good players. So Coach Tanglis has to tell his guys what a great first quarter, but you can't expect Jacob Walensky to hit 4 more three-pointers in these quarters. So Central Catholic, they're going to get on Jacob Walensky, number 11. They're going to if I'm Coach Dunham, I make sure that Walensky doesn't get any more open looks. And I would expect DeAndre King play the passing lanes. If I'm Coach Tanglis, I'm telling number 5, DeAndre King, play the passing lanes. Try to get a turnover. Here he is, almost got one. I called it. And a pull-up two-pointer. Hart, no good. So it was worth the gamble for DeAndre King. I love how he plays defense. Kutz thought about a three. He'll take it to the basket. What a beautiful, patient move for Matt Kutz. Oh, baby, tickle the twine with that one. And the Scarlet Knights with a three-point lead. Good defense. I love how they're playing defense. Look at him hedging. Good switch. Here's a three-point shot. Well, it was way off. Walensky with the rebound. That's Jacob. Here's Kutz. Inside O'Connell. Spin move. Wanted the foul. No call. They'll flip it to the corner. Zach Walensky, his brother. There you go. Zach Walensky. The Walensky brothers combined with 5 3-point shots in this first half. Here's a curl screen. Good-looking play. No good. They run that play a lot in the NBA. But the analytics say the mid-range jump shot is not a good shot unless you're Kevin Durant. That was a deflection out of bounds. DeAndre King. Good idea. It's King, O'Connell, Kutz, and the Walensky brothers out there for the Knights. Here comes Jermaine Wiggins. He'll be checking in immediately. Excuse me, he will not be checking in. Oh, yes, here he is. There's Jermaine Wiggins along with McKenzie Rivera. Bridgewater, air, corner three, no good. On the court for the Raiders, you got Wiggins, Godin, Bridgewater, McKenzie, and Joey Hart. 21-16. Scarlet Knights. Get your hands up if you're Walensky. Good defense. I like DeAndre King on Hart. There's a good switch. And there's DeAndre King. Here you go. DeAndre King, how do you do? A TO. He's in a timeout for the Raiders. DeAndre King. Excellent offense, excellent defense for the Knights. Best game of the year so far for them. They have an 8-point lead. This is their biggest lead of the year. Outstanding. And I would say in this game, it is becoming apparent that the Scarlet Knights playing this almost like positionless basketball where anyone can bring the ball up the court. Everyone can either shoot, drive, or pass. I would say the Raiders play a little bit more of a traditional offense. They got a big center in the middle. They got three, wing players in that traditional point guard in McKenzie. So Dunham needed a timeout, Coach Dunham. Probably just want to run a set play here. They've had some nice, cute, high screens at the top of the key. They've gotten a couple of good looks, but I would want Bridgewater on the wing, tell him to get aggressive and make a play, and then crash the boards if I'm Central Catholic. They have the height advantage, slightly. Drew Conley's checked in the game for the Knights. Here's King on Hart. Godin to McKenzie. Cook's got to have his hands up here. Late in the shot clock. There's a screen. He's going to drive to the basket. Nice, a pretty take. And that's where the Scarlet Knights don't have anybody on the interior to come up for a shot block. Here's DeAndre King, flips it over to Walensky. He got it over to Conley. Well, Zach Walensky, Kutz, thought about it. Jacob Walensky, he's going to say, shuffled the puppies. Turnover. A rare unforced turnover in this game for the Scarlet Knights. They've done a really good job of limiting their turnovers. They had a few nickel-dimers in the first quarter, but here in the second quarter, a 6-point game. Here's another high screen. This is a three. McKenzie feeling it. No good. Rebound King. Here goes Kutz. Kutz deep three. He checked. No good. Here's Joey Hart. Someone's got to pick up the ball. Finally, DeAndre King does. 1 foot. Oh, that was a pretty shot. A Larry Bird type shot with the 1-footer for Joey Hart, the freshman. We saw a really good girls basketball player for the Central Catholic team yesterday. She was also number 14. And now Joey Hart. Nice looking shot. Now Coach Tanglis using one of his timeouts here. It's a 4-point game. Lead has been as big as 8. Leading scorer is Jacob Walensky right now. He's got 4 3-pointers. His brother, Zach Walensky, has another 3-pointer. And I think they're getting really good shots. And someone has to pick up the ball at the top of the key on that last one as Joey Hart. Really, they were a little confused in transition defense for the Knights, and so here at the Castle on North Andover Camp Sports, we have a 4-point game. I think we got ourselves a dandy here. Knock on wood. King will be the point guard here. McKenzie will pick him up. Top of the key, good crossover. Back out to Jacob Walensky. They're clearly playing them a lot more aggressively. And, ooh, they're going to call a travel. Looked like there could have been a little bit of a hook there, but no call, and they call the travel. Bridgewater and McKenzie in the backcourt for the Raiders, along with Joey Hart, Captain Nate Godin, and Jermaine Wiggins. Good defense. Drew Conley getting on the ground, but couldn't come up with a steal. Joey Hart finally gets free again. Bang! It's a one-point game, and that's a dagger three. As Drew Conley played great defense. There's a turnover by Kutz. One-point game. Raiders looking to regain the lead. They had a one-point lead in the first quarter. Number 23, Marcus Rivera, has checked back in for the Raiders. Godin over to Xavier McKenzie. He likes driving, kicks it out. Godin, spot up three, no good. Here's a cross-court pass to Walensky, trying to leak out, and it's blocked by Joey Hart, the freshman. I can tell why they call him a guard forward, because he has a jump shot like a guard, and he's more built like a forward. This is number 14, Joey Hart. Conley over to Walensky. Kutz has the edge. In the lane, floater, no good. Has to make a shot like that in this type of game. A 2-on-1 here. McKenzie, great defense. Jacob Walensky. Great defense on the 2-on-1. Here's Kutz over. Spot up three. Splash! There you go again. That's Zach Walensky. That's another three. That's 6 3-point field goals made for the Walensky brothers, and they have a 4-point lead. Godin wants to match that, and he does with another three. That was a good-looking stroke. Almost with another travel. Kutz cross court. Walensky, nice pump fake. Wants another one. He's got another one. Oh my goodness. On fire. The Walensky brothers now with 7 3-pointers in this first half. A 29-25. 4-point lead. Jeff Gogan in the lane. Nice take. No foul called. Good defense inside. Here's Conley. Kutz has an open look. He passed it up to pass it inside. If I'm Matt Kutz, I take that open three. Two minutes and change remaining in this second quarter. Both teams shooting a high percentage. Four-point game for the Knights, 29-25. Here's Hart. He wants to make a one-point game again. No good there. Good rebound by O'Connell. Scrappy player is Jack O'Connell. They need him. Here's Conley. Step in. There you go. No good. That looked like a really good shot. They're going to have to hustle back. Now it's a 3-on-2. McKenzie off the glass and in. Hey, Xavier McKenzie. Smooth-looking player for the Raiders. A 2-point game. If there were fans here, this place would be going back and forth. Good steal. Here's Xavier McKenzie. No one back there. And we got a tie game at Crozier Gym at the Castle. Scarlet Knights have to limit these turnovers. They're shooting a high percentage from three. O'Connell looking for the cutter. No one there. Conley in the lane, draws the foul. We got an offensive foul. Minute 21 left in this first half. We got a tie game. Xavier McKenzie leading the way. for the Raiders. Marcus Bridgewater will bring it up here. Rivera to the basket. No one stepped up. He missed it. Here's DeAndre King. Deep pass. Walensky. He can kick it back to DeAndre King. Here's a cutter. O'Connell was a little out of control, but he was fortunate to draw the foul with a minute remaining in this first half. They're going to call a blocking call, no shot. Sideline out of bounds. Jermaine Wiggins, number 55. I would not want to tackle him if I'm a football player. Here's King. Walensky going to drive to the basket. Good pass inside O'Connell. Tic-tac-toe, there you go. Back on top, 31-29. What a game. Here's McKenzie, three. Oh, my goodness. Xavier McKenzie. The Knights are going to have to start targeting him on defense. He is killing them. Here's DeAndre King. Oh, and a bad turnover. Here's a good steal. This is going to be the captain leader, Nate Godin, senior, and almost another careless turnover as Bridgewater diving on the ground. He deserves a Tommy point on that one. Here's full court press. And now they're going to retreat back into their man-to-man defense. Central Catholic now with the lead. Here's a crossover. Conley for the tie! Wanted the foul, no call. Bridgewater can get a shot off at the end of the first half. Off the rim, no good. And at the end of the first half, here at the Castle at Crozier Gym, the Central Catholic Raiders with a 34-31 lead over the North Andover Scarlet Knights. Even though the Scarlet Knights are trailing at halftime, they have probably played their best complete game of the year. What an exciting first half. And we'll be back here at North Andover. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Live at the Castle as the North Andover Scarlet Knights are down by 3 to Central Catholic at halftime. North Andover in the black jerseys. Central Catholic in the white jerseys. Start the second half. It's going to be Kutz, Conley, the Walensky brothers, and Jack O'Connell for the Scarlet Knights. For the Raiders, McKenzie out there with Joey Hart, Marcus Rivera, Jeff Gogan, and Nate Godin. Here we go. See if the Scarlet Knights can keep up this high-tempo offense. Here's Kutz in the lane, cross court, no. Walensky wants another three. This one off the mark. Good tough rebound. Boxing O'Connell out there. Pesky rebounder he is. Here's Kutz on Rivera. McKenzie. Number 12. Here's Joey Hart inside. Nice little drop step with the pivot. That's a classic old school move that not many players use anymore. That pivot foot inside can be lethal as Drew Conley gets the ball knocked away. And here comes Central Catholic. 3-on-2. What a pass. No look pass. They're going to get bailed out with a traveling call. Stays only a 5-point game. If they counted that bucket, I would have said Coach Tanglis call timeout, but stay in a 5-point game. They need a basket here, Scarlet Knights. Get some momentum. Here's Kutz inside. Cross court, Conley wide open. He takes it and draws the foul. I would have loved for him to take the 3-point shot there, but he gets to the line. Will get his 2 shots. Get this thing down to a 1 possession game. Both teams 1-2 on the year. Conley, nothing but net on the first one. Second free throw. Oh, no good, but O'Connell, Mr. Kevin McHale out there on the rebound. It was a good rebound, but he threw it to nobody, and it's a 4-point game. Early part of the second half. 36-32. Raiders. Knights led for pretty much wire to wire in that first half until the very end. Gogan thought about it, resets. Like they're playing the 5-out offense here. No one inside. That leaves the lane wide open, but that also plays to the advantage. Oh, nice cut inside of Joey Hart. Oh, beautiful offense that was for the Raiders. The Scarlet Knights fell asleep on the back end of the defense. And that 5-out worked beautifully. The Houston Rockets run that 5-out. No, not anymore without James Harden. But here's Conley pull up. Back iron, no good. O'Connell will get called for the push underneath. 38-32. Raiders by 6. The Raiders played the Scarlet Knights on Monday. Won 67-47. So the Raiders are clearly having a tougher time with the Knights in this one. Of course, the Knights have hit a bunch of 3-point shots. Keep them in this game. Here's Godin, thought about it. Here's a 3 for Rivera, front rim, no good. The Scarlet Knights would love for him to take that shot all game long. Now let's see what the Walensky brothers can do. Here's a little cut for Jacob Walensky. Wanted it inside, nothing there. Cut inside to Kutz. Jack O'Connell will lose the ball. It's going to be, possession arrow is going to go to the Raiders. So the game's slowed down a little bit. Only 1 point in this second half for the Knights. So they're not switching on defense. They're playing the man-to-man. We haven't seen too much zone defense today. In the first matchup, we saw a lot of mixing and matching on defense for Coach Tanglis and the Knights, but not here in this game, playing a lot of man-to-man and jumping the passing lanes, which I really love. Teams don't do that anymore. You really have to play the passing lanes if you want to have an effective defense. Jermaine Wiggins, number 55, has checked into the game. Also, number 11, Dominic Malve. Dominic Malve for the Raiders will inbound. Xavier McKenzie gets the screen. Pull up three. Off the glass and in! Big three-point splash and a foul. Xavier McKenzie can make this a 4-point play and really extend this lead. This is now going to be the biggest lead of the game. A 9-point lead. This could be double digits really quickly in this game. As the Knights have fallen asleep a little bit here in the second half, they have to start getting it together, or they're going to have to get a timeout here. Good box out by Conley. Here comes Kutz. And a steal. They're jumping the passing lanes. Are the Raiders this time? It's their turn for defense. And here's DeAndre King. Beautiful hustle. DeAndre King. Kutz inside. And one. Counted in the foul. Matt Kutz. 7-point game. Midway through the third quarter. Make your free throw here. Get this down to a 6-point game. Be ready for a miss. There is a make. Walensky brothers out there with Kutz for Coach Tanglis. DeAndre King. They may have to. Can't wait to see him in the starting lineup next season. DeAndre King. And now Coach Tanglis has gone to the 1-2-1-1 full court press, and there's Jermaine Wiggins, the future Arizona Wildcat football player, with his first basket. Surprised they haven't gone to him more often, as he is a matchup nightmare for the Scarlet Knights. They don't have a center out there. Jack O'Connell's not out there. They pretty much Drew Connolly playing the center position. Here's King. Kutz on the cut. Flips it cross court. Nothing there on the baseline. Here's a steal. Nate Godin to number 25 off the glass and in. That's Isaac Bonilla. And a timeout. Coach Tanglis needs a TO. It's a 10-point game. Game getting away from them a little bit. 45-35, 4 and change remaining in this third quarter. It was a 3-point game, 34-31 at halftime. Since then, it's been all Raiders. And I think it's been their defense. They're starting to play the passing lanes more. Jacob Walensky hasn't had a 3-point shot. I think the Knights are doing a great job moving without the ball. Is sometimes a lost art in basketball, modern day basketball, so they've done a good job with that. But they're clearly getting affected by the pressure on defense by the Raiders. They didn't help them that McKenzie hit a 25-foot 3-point bank shot and got the foul. That didn't help matters. The Scarlet Knights have it in them. They can have another run in them, but it has to start now. They can't let this game slip away. Walensky brothers out there with Drew Conley, number 10, number 1, Matt Kutz, and number 5, DeAndre King. For the Raiders, it's Hart, Godin, Wiggins, Xavier McKenzie, and Bonilla. There's a trap. Good defense. They are trapping Walensky right now. So the Knights can't be inbounding the ball or passing it anywhere on the sideline. They have to get the ball more in the middle of the court. At the top of the key is where you should do your damage. If you're the Knights, spread the floor out. Here's Kutz isolation. I'm not sure that's his game, but he's going to try it anyway. Cross-court pass. There's a 3 for Walensky. No good. Rebound. His brother. Kutz wants a 3. Bang! There you go. Matt Kutz. How do you do? 7-point game. Good handle by the captain for the Raiders, Godin. McKenzie, and that was a travel. Good call by the ref. He moved that left foot. Xavier McKenzie hasn't had too many mistakes in this game. That was one there. 7-point game. Marcus Bridgewater coming back in for the Raiders, number 20. He'll try to steal the ball. Be careful, he has quick hands. Here's Zach Walensky. King inside to Conley. No way he can post up Wiggins here. Inside, good defense by Jermaine Wiggins. Here's Kutz, he's gonna go left-hand floater in the lane. No good. King, good rebound inside amongst the trees. There's Zach Walensky. A little Jeff Hornacek one-hander off the glass. We got a 5-point game at the Castle. 45-40. 5-0 run since Coach Tanglis' timeout. Here's a screen and roll coming. Nope, they wave him off. Here's another screen and roll. This one for Wiggins. He doesn't use it. Kicks it out. Hart, corner three. Bang! Timeout. That was a beautiful looking play. A nice stroke. And the lead back to 8 for the Raiders. 48-40. Coach Tanglis trying to do anything he can right now. He's started to go to the full court press, which I really like. That 1-2-1-1 full court press, but I would maybe trap a little bit more. Jacob Walensky, the leader, trying to encourage his guys. No fans here, so these players have to come up with some energy for themselves. The threes haven't really been attempted very much for the Scarlet Knights. Now the Walensky brothers with 7 3-point makes in this game. Number 23 and number 11 for the Raiders. (48-40). Remember, this game was a 20-point victory on Monday for the Raiders. So good job. Kudos to the Knights to come out here and battle. Undermanned. They don't have Andrew Lozon and Nate Williams, 6'5" center, to match up with Jermaine Wiggins. North Andover, Scarlet Knights in black. Good pass. That was a good dribble. And here's Jacob Walensky, spot up three. Here's another one. He's got number 5 in the game for Jacob Walensky. Back down to a 5-point game. Scarlet Knights in black, Raiders in white. Nice pass inside, but better defense by Kutz. Got his hand on it. Knocked out of bounds. Jermaine Wiggins, number 55, will be playing in football at University of Arizona next year. In white. Keep an eye on him. Here's DeAndre King coming up with almost another steal. Absolutely love how he plays defense. Look at him, like Tony Allen out there. You don't see many defensive players like that in the NBA now. Not many Tony Allens out there. And a shot clock violation. There you go. Scarlet Knights. Coach Tanglis must be loving it. Here's King, top of the key. Xavier McKenzie taking him. King driving to the basket, lost the ball, stepped out of bounds, turnover. So, I like DeAndre King's aggressiveness. Here's a full court man-to-man press. They're going to back off here and retreat back into their half-court man-to-man. Coming down to the final minutes of the third quarter. There's a three, McKenzie, no good. Offensive rebound, Jermaine Wiggins off the glass and in. He's the tractor trailer, Robert Trailer down there, cleaning it up. 7-point game. 1 minute left in the third. Kutz lost the ball, but a foul call, a little nickel dimer. Still both teams, neither of them in the bonus. Only with 2 fouls apiece. So pretty clean game in the second half. Here's Kutz, crossover. Inside, wanted Drew Conley, knocked out of bounds. That's going to stay for the Scarlet Knights. 25 seconds on the shot clock. About 5 seconds. Excuse me, there's a little less than a minute left, so plenty of time for the Knights. They can get a 2-for-1 if they want. Run some clock, work some offense here, but you want to get a basket. That's the main objective on this one. Cross-court pass. Walensky over to Conley in the corner. Conley over to King. King thought about it. Will drive, floater, blocked by Joey Hart. Rebound taken by Wiggins. And they're going to go down. Here's Rivera. Nice play inside for 2. And that's a killer. Makes it back to a 9-point game for the Knights. Keep on fighting if you're the North Andover. Don't give up. Here's a turnover. Almost a turnover. Kutz comes up with it. There's going to be a foul call on Xavier McKenzie. Roughly 11.6 seconds left in this third quarter. I would run the clock down all the way and then get a shot here. Here's Kutz. He's just going to cross over. Walensky wants one. He's going to have to put up the shot. Here he goes. Front rim, no good, and that will do it after 3 quarters. The Scarlet Knights trail by 9. The Raiders won the third quarter by 6 points. It was 34-30 at halftime. The score right now, Central Catholic 52, North Andover 43 at the Castle. Coach Mark Dunham has to be happy with his team. Same thing goes for Coach Changlis. Of a fourth quarter here, I think the difference in this second half has been the Raiders' defense. Scarlet Knights have to make some more accurate passes. They've had a few times where they've driven to the basket or made a decision, but looked hesitant in doing it. And any kind of hesitancy is going to cost you in a game like this. The winner of this game will move to 500 on the season. Both teams at 1-2. The Raiders were a ranked team last year, a top 25 ranked team in Massachusetts. Central Catholic based out of Lawrence. Here in North Andover Camp Sports. Love bringing you Wednesday night hoops here from the Castle. Lineup for the Central Catholic Raiders: Jeff Gogan, Joey Hart, Xavier McKenzie, Marcus Rivera, and captain Nate Godden. 9-point lead. Scarlet Knights will take it. Walensky brothers out there with DeAndre King, Jack O'Connell, and Matt Kutz. Final 8 minutes remaining. And it's going to go to Central Catholic as they get the ball to start the game and get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Kutz has to get his hands up a little bit more. I'm not sure if you want to play him all the way out there. There's a nice entry pass inside. Hart thought about it. Moving his pivot foot. Almost stolen by King. Rivera back to Hart. Step back three. Front rim, no good. Rebound, Rivera, and they'll get a new 30-second shot clock. Knights have to dig deep, keep playing tough defense. Inside, no-look pass is going to be a foul on the floor. That's going to be on Jacob Wolinski. Will stay with the Raiders. Good defense by Wolinski, knocked out of bounds. 29 on the shot clock. 7 minutes and change left. Floater, no good. Back out to Joey Hart. This is going to be a dagger if it goes in. No. O'Connell, good rebound. And a bad turnover. Here's Xavier McKenzie. Johnny on the spot. That's gut-wrenching. You had good defense, and the Knights couldn't get out of that possession. There's a wild shot by Kutz off the glass. Want to run some more offense, a little more patient. Inside, and good. Tickle the twine for two. Number 21, Jeff Gogan, and it's extended to the biggest lead of the game, a 13-point game. And the Raiders, it's an 11-point game. 54-43. Quick timeout. So if I'm Coach Tanglis, it's 56-43, 56-43, 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in this fourth quarter. So if I'm Coach Tanglis, I'm telling his guys, let's play some full court press on a made basket. If I'm Coach Tanglis, I play full court press. Maybe even try to gamble and trap a little bit. You have to force a turnover, speed this game up a little bit. Move the basketball. You have plenty of time to move the basketball. A couple of three-pointers. You're back in this game. You've shot a great percentage from the three-point line in this one. So I would like one of the Wolinski brothers to be the ones handling the ball at the top of the key. They seem to have their best offense when the Wolinski brothers are at the top handling the ball. Here's King on the right wing, trying to make a move. Here's Conley. Conley draws the double team cross court. There's a turnover. So what they're doing is they're driving, baseline drive. There's the double team. They're trying to flip it out across the court. It's worked a bunch of times. That's how they've gotten a lot of their open looks in this game. But a bad pass by Conley. Stays 13-point game. McKenzie kicks it out. Here's Joey Hart, the good-looking freshman, no good. Jack O'Connell with another McHale-like rebound. 2-on-1. Here's Conley. Bucket and the foul. We're back to an 11-point game. Drew Conley. He'll get a free throw shot out of this. Get this down to a 10-point game. Put the pressure. I want to see some full court press if they make a basket here. Set up the full court press. I like that 1-2, 1-1 full court press that Coach Tanglis plays. Makes the free throw. And here it comes. Here comes the press. Lull him to sleep. Here comes the double. Here comes the trap. Good defense. Try to get the 8-second call. They almost come up with the steal. There's a... Oh, they almost came up with it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, but that's the right idea if I'm the Scarlet Knights. Good defense, good coaching by Coach Tanglis there with a beautiful adjustment. Love when coaches make the adjustment in games. So many coaches in all sports don't make enough adjustments. They just stick with what they like. Here's Hart inside. Good double team defense, but couldn't stop him. And Joey Hart, relentless finisher. The freshman, keep an eye on Joey Hart the rest of his career for Central Catholic. Conley inside, Walensky back out to his brother. Here's King, thinks about a three, good looking shot. Can't get it, O'Connell offensive rebound and the foul. 12-point game, get this thing back down. O'Connell does all the dirty work for the Scarlet Knights. He's a junior. They list him as a guard. I would say he plays more like a power forward. And he's got that little wrist, the little tape on his left wrist. Looks like Kevin McHale out there grabbing rebounds. It seems like he's always on the ground making plays. Off the glass, and there you go. Off the back of the iron, touch the backboard, and here comes that it's a 2-2-1 full court press. DeAndre King at the head of it, and almost another turnover. Here's Wiggins inside. Oh, good block by O'Connell. Don't come in my house, but then a turnover right back at him. Here's a three coming up, corner for Bridgewater. No good, good rebound. Here's DeAndre King leaking out. Bridgewater's going to try to steal it, and he comes up with a block. Great effort by Marcus Bridgewater, number 20. 4:59 left. Scarlet Knights won't go away. Here's Walensky to King. King driving to the basket, wants the foul, he'll get the foul. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. DeAndre King, most aggressive I've ever seen him. And I'm loving that if I'm Coach Tanglis. You want to see DeAndre King get more aggressive. I want to see what he can do on offense. He has some good rotation on his 3-point shot. I'd like for him to take a 3-pointer a little bit more. It's the first free throw. Good job by King. Knights not giving up. If you're a head coach, you just want to coach hustle, coach effort, and that's exactly what the Knights have given them tonight. Front rim's the 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. We got a 10-point game. Here's Wiggins, top of the key. Looking to do a little dribble handoff and a screen. It's getting offensive foul. And honestly, that's not Jermaine Wiggins' fault. That's Xavier McKenzie's fault. The point guard should always allow the big man to come over and set the screen. If you leave too early, if you're the ball handler, it's going to be an illegal screen. So that's on McKenzie, not Wiggins. As Walensky bounce pass inside, Conley spot up 3. Back iron, no good. Good rebound by Xavier McKenzie, although he gave a little bit of an elbow. No call. Deep 3 for Godin, the captain. And another foul called. This is going to go on Jacob Walensky on a bump call. Wiggins out. Marcus Rivera in the game. Godin, Joey Hart, Rivera, and McKenzie. Pretty much their starting lineup out there. O'Connell, Kutz, Conley, and the Walensky brothers for the Knights. Man-to-man defense. Here's Hart again, the freshman, inside. Rivera kicks it out, 3-point, spot up, good! And the Raiders extend their lead. Back to a 13-point game. Walensky drives to the left and draws the foul. 3 minutes and change left. I think you're going to see the full court press again for the Knights. There you go, Zach Walensky, number 23. Zach Walensky, a freshman, getting all this playing time. His brother, a senior. So the Walenskys will be on this team for years to come. Here's the 2-2-1 full court press. Here comes the trap, and it should be an offensive foul. They didn't get the call. Oh, and there was a carry maybe. No call there either. Nate Gaudin kicks it out. Gogan over to Hart. Get your hands up. 8 on the shot clock, 7 on the shot clock. Clock's gonna go down. Kutzke has to get his hands up. McKenzie, spot up 3. Barely grazed the rim. And then a reach-in call is gonna go against the Raiders. And the Scarlet Knights are gonna have to be very close to the bonus, to the 1-1. And I think that's what they're gonna get here. They're gonna get a 1-1. Walensky can get a couple of points here. And it hits the first free throw. There's Jacob Walensky. And that's they're going to be in the double bonus the rest of the game. Are the Scarlet Knights. So that's good news. Just under 3 minutes to play. Walensky buries both free throws. Good job. And Coach Tanglis wants a timeout. Knights won't go away. We have a 9-point game, and that's 10 team fouls for the Raiders, so double bonus action for the Scarlet Knights. They're going to need a couple of 3-point makes and a couple of forced turnovers. They have it in them. Joey Hart, number 14. And Xavier McKenzie, number 12, have been the best players for the Raiders in this game. Impressive for a freshman to play this well. Joey Hart. They're going to go back to their full court press, are the Knights. It's a 2-2-1 full court press. I wonder if we're going to get a quick trap here. If I'm DeAndre King, guard number 23 right away, that's what he does. So now it's just going to be, they're going to fall back into a man-to-man. Just need a stop here. Just one stop. Here's a screen. There's a 3, Gogan, bang! And that was a big shot, beautiful offense by the Raiders, extends it back to a 12-point game, turnover out of bounds. And that is a killer for the Knights. A 3 and a turnover, and they're hanging on for dear life right now, but they're continuing to show effort. Keep playing. There's a nice pick and roll. Beautiful play. Joey Hart, Mr. Patient. Game doesn't get too sped up for him. There's Kutz. Baseline drive. Cross court. Walensky wants number 6. He back iron, no good. O'Connell fighting for the rebound. Kicks it back out. Zach Walensky will take it. He's no good. And the Walensky brothers doing all they can right now. They've made a combined 8 3-point makes for the Walenskys, although there's a drive to the basket by McKenzie, and we'll draw the foul with a minute 1:38 remaining. A 14-point game for the Raiders, looking to extend. A minute and change left. (67-52). The Raiders scored 67 points on Monday, so they're about to eclipse that. It's been the Scarlet Knights that have had a better offensive performance in this game, yet still trail by 16. Shows you how good Central Catholic can be. Nice pass inside. Oh, O'Connell missed the bunny. And a little frustration here. Nice move inside. Gogan, no good. That was a pretty play by Gogan. Cross court to Kutz. Corner, thought about it, no. Zach Walensky inside, back out. There's another tic-tac-toe. Three, good! Ninth three-point make for the Walensky brothers. It is a 13-point game. If you're King, go for the steal. Go for the steal if you're the Knights. Here's McKenzie. And a foul call. 51.9 left. 13-point game. Kutz. Good defense. There's the double team. Almost forced a turnover. They're just going to run the clock out here and try to improve to 2-2 on the year. Good pass inside. No, it's a steal. And a bad foul by the freshman, Joey Hart. And that will be 2 more free throws for the Knights. Beautiful looking stroke. This is a freshman here for Zach Walensky, a freshman. Both him and Joey Hart have played very well, representing the freshman class. Both in the starting lineups here. Here's a full court press. There's a turnover. Good defense. Scarlet Knights won't give up. Missed shot. Okay. And that will do it here from Crozier Gym. As the Central Catholic Raiders have defeated the North Andover Scarlet Knights. The Raiders 68, the North Andover Scarlet Knights 55. They played a much better, tougher game in this one. Scarlet Knights moved to 1-3 on the year. And the Central Catholic Raiders moved to 2-2. Next game will be this Friday. JV boys game at 4:30 against Central Catholic. And Varsity will be next week. We'll bring you those games here on North Andover Cam Sports. We say so long and good night from the Castle. Final score, Raiders 68, Scarlet Knights 55. I'm Aaron Goodless. We'll see you next time.